my spot. I'm gonna find them though. I'm gonna sign them. I don't want no problems.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Pheonix Suns. At 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And with a few moments here, we've seen a lot of coaching turnover. When you played, Shaq, what did you like in a coach, and what set the good ones apart?
Well, my coach had to be a triple OC. He had to be over calm, over cool, over collective. Especially with all the media whirlwind in L.A., Phil Jackson is that guy. He kept things cool and collected in the locker room. He was a triple OC.
Triple OC, almost like a chicken.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road. So home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
Yeah, that's right, Greg. Last season they split the series, and they may not be in the playoff conversation, but this still, for me, is an intriguing matchup.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Payton is out there with Freak. On the wing, Gordon. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. So defense, it looks like, coming first for them today.
That's their identity. That's what they're all about. Their defense is really what sparks them.
And that has to be their spark if they're going to be successful. I mean, everything for them starts at the defensive end of the floor.
Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Bledsoe, who's coming off a 13-point game against Miami. Here's Payton. Pheonix grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
No good on the second free throw.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Rice, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Everett, guarded by Wright. Kicks it to Payton. On the wing, Gordon. He had 13 points in the win against New York. From beyond the arc, Bledsoe with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. He dishes it to Wright. Good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Len's shot is off. Magic leading by 4. Payton outside. Rice kicks to Gordon. No good. And Pheonix the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Three-pointer right. Second shot opportunity. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's 6 points for Alex Len. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Suns trail by 4. Here's Bledsoe. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Len sets a screen for Bledsoe. 4 on the shot clock. And Len has it in the corner. Here's Wright. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Teletovic. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Freak with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Rice kicks to Gordon. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
All right, Pheonix, keep it going for your Suns answers.
A platoon swap here for Pheonix. Pheonix also making some changes. Alex Len's checked in for Spates. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chandler. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Langston Galloway. Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Magic. Freak comes in for Victor Oladipo. On the court for Orlando, Rice in at shooting guard. Andrew Nicholson out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Jennings in at the point guard position. Magic leading by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He finished with 28 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. This outing's just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Rice after Eric Bledsoe's score. Jumper off the screen. Jennings can't get it to go. Outside Knight. The feed to Teletovic. Warren kicks to Teletovic. The dish to Warren. Nailed from three-point land.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Feeds it to Rice. It's back to Jennings. And the shot falls short this time.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play.
That's setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the...
So I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Wide open look. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Jennings dishes to Gordon. Here's Fournier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nicholson passes to Rice. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So for the Suns, Jarrell Wright's checked in for TJ Warren. Booker comes in for Brandon Knight, and it's Ennis in for Eric Bledsoe. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Nicholson. Hezonja comes in for Fournier. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Brandon Jennings. And even 3-on-3 break. Ennis with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Ennis kicks to Teletovic. No good on the 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
A good game tonight from Gordon. He's got 8 points and a block.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Pheonix making some changes. Spates comes. Both teams making some changes here. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Magic.
Well, Nick, how well do you think this team is executing?
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, Dad. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Jarrell Wright, Booker out there with Bledsoe. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Teletovic in at the 4. That's who's out there for Pheonix. Now here's Freak. Pass to Gordon. Payton dishes to Rice. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Payton against Wright. Out to the right wing. And Booker kicks to Wright. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And so Wright nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Payton up top, guarded by Bledsoe. Freak with it. He has 6. Shot clock at 3. Payton drives in. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Payton outside. Len with the block. But they recover it. Gordon kicks to Rice. Another shot, and that one's good. Rice has got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Len with a screen on Payton. Pass to Wright. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been more than solid over the last month. 6th in shooting percentage, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
Warren's checked in for Pheonix. Knight comes in for Booker. Evan Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Jennings comes in for Peyton. And so Wright nails both of them. Orlando leading by 3. Dishes to Rice. Passes it to Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Jennings kicks to Fournier. He feeds it to Rice. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Well, Pheonix shooting here about 46% for the game. And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Jennings passes to Rice. He kicks it to Vucevic. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Jennings can't get it to go. Suns trail by 6. Here's Warren. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
All right, Pheonix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Suns in second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster from beyond the arc.
Some changes for Pheonix. Spates checked in for Len, and it's Chandler in for Jarrell Wright. Here are the Magic now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
2 on the clock. Another miss by Orlando.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A nice shot by Knight. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Fournier in the corner. Chandler with the steal. Knight against Jennings. To the wing on the left. And the wide open shot from Warren. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Warren's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Jennings against Bledsoe. For the lead. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. To the left wing. Vucevic dishes to Jennings. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That puts them in the lead. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Kicks to Rice. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Chandler kicks to Galloway. Here's Spates. Fournier pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really, a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Chandler comes in for Len, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Langston Galloway. Then for the Magic, Aaron Gordon comes in for Andrew Nicholson, and Freak subbed in for Victor Oladipo. So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Payton is out there with Freak. Payton against Bledsoe. Payton passes to Gordon. He dishes it to Rice. Now the pass to Vucevic. They get a hand on it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bledsoe outside. There's a screen. The feed now to Teletovic. Pheonix, no good that time either.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And a wide open look for Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 6th assist on the night. Suns trail by 13. Bledsoe outside. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. Here's Teletovic. Just 5 to shoot. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Jump shot is good.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. There's the dish to Booker. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Magic leading by 11.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the inside. Right.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Payton drives in. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Magic lead by 15.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They set the pick. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Bledsoe against Payton. Inside, Rice. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's 21 points for Freak.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
Clark, this was a physical game.
Yeah, but the awareness they had offensively to penetrate really was the difference.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Spates down low. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Rice, no good. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Plan a screen. Galloway, the pass to Len. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Jennings kicks to Rice. Misses the shot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school, where he was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.